Hi guys, and welcome back to YouTube. You're either watching on my channel, Sandra Keary, or Sandra D Designs, or you're watching on the Graphic 45 YouTube channel. So welcome if you're watching on either. Today I'm going to show you a new technique, maybe to you, using the princess papers. So today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful dress. So grab a cuppa, stay tuned, and let's get crafting. So first off, what we're going to do is I've die cut a 7-inch circle with a round die, and we're going to spritz it. The Graphic 45 papers take water very well. So I'm just going to spritz it, and you'll see it's starting to curl. Don't over soak it, but once you've sprayed it and it's starting to, you can start to manipulate it. How you'd like it to sit. So just keep playing with the paper until you're happy with the shape that you've got. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm not too worried about what it's doing in this corner bit, because that will be hidden with the top of the dress. Yep, so I'm quite happy with that, and I've spritzed it. It's not saturated, but it's good to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to heat set that. So once you've heat set the papers, that will stay like that for a long time. I have a 3D piece that I've made over 12 months ago, and it's still the same position. So we'll just heat set that now. So just make sure it's dry, and then see, I'm still forming it whilst it's drying. So if you want to adjust it whilst you can do that. So I'm just going to hold that there so I get like a nice pleat both sides on the front. Go. So now that's our dress, but I'm gonna, as the skirt, so I'm just gonna curl that side round there because it's a little bit wide, and curl that side round as well. So that will be our skirt of the dress. So we're just going to leave that to one side, let it cool down, and I'm just going to put my card together. So we'll just pop that to one side. So I've already made the base of my card, so it's just a round card with a spine, just cut with circle die cuts. So we'll just pop this together. So I'm just using some tacky glue to adhere the papers, and I've stuck with the theme for the card with the gold and the cream out of this collection. So that's the spine, and then I've cut 3 circles different sizes, and making sure that I don't get any glue on the acetate, which is holding the circle and the spine together. So then I've got a gold layer as well. And then another layer with the beautiful crowns. Like so. So our skirt now will fit lovely, I think in around about there. But I'm going to need to cut, I'm just going to cut freehand a top for the dress. So using the same papers, sort of gauge, so about there, just give her a bit of a, so there's no pattern as such, it's just, so I've just cut out a shape there, and then I'll just cut out a neckline. I'll try and get it equal both sides. Cut that off a bit more there. I just need to round that one off. Like I said, no pattern, just round it off, just like so. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 3D foam pad on the back of this one, so I can hold it up. We can give it a little bit of shape, a little bit of dimension. I've put that too far down. Make sure it's more up to top so the bottom can come over the workings there, like so. So I'm going to put the pads directly in the centre, and I'm going to put another 2 on top for a little bit more dimension. So it's a really easy, but it's a lovely design. So I think that will be really pretty like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to turn it over. Let me not move my card out of the way. And just have that upside down like that for a minute. And I'm going to make a little belly band out of the gold gloss washi tape. So I just need to pull some of this off. There we go. So I'm just going to pull a bit off. Ooh. And I'm going to fold it in half because it's a little bit too thick for what I need. There we go. And I'm just going to put some tape around the belly. That might still be a little bit thick. I might trim that a little bit more. Trim that in half. Or if you had a nice edge die, you could put an edge die over it and run it through your die cutting machine. That looks a bit better. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue there. And pop that in place like so. And then I'm going to fold that round the back. And then I'm just going to pop some double-sided tape over that to hold it in place. You won't see that because that will be stuck to the actual card. So I'm just going to pop, make sure that's in the right place. There we go. So there's a nice little belt, belly band. So that's our dress for the card. Okay. So I've got my hot glue gun on because I'm going to use that to adhere that to the card. I might put another foam pad under the top of the dress. We'll see now. Yeah, I think I might need to lift that just up a little bit more. So I'll just put some more under there. It's up to you how many you put under. I quite like a lot of depth on my cards. So yeah, that's going to go there. But before I stick that completely down, I want to add some embellishments. So I've got some Graphic 45 roses, and I have some die cuts, and I have some stamens that I'm going to put on the card. So let's begin by just laying out roughly where we want some of these die cuts. So again, sticking with the cream and gold theme. So I'm thinking about there. So I'll just glue these into place. So, and if you've got a ball tool, you can just give them a little bit of shape. I just wonder if I want to put the other two go in. I might have the other two coming out this side. Yeah, let's do that. Just adds a little bit more interest. So if you've had a go at spritzing your Graphic 45 papers, please share what you've made, or if you haven't had a go and you do have a go, we'd love to see it. There we go. Right, so dress. So what I'm going to use is, I've got the sticky pads on this side, but I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue for a little bit of extra security on the bottom of the dress. So I'm just going to put a couple of little blobs like so. There we go. And I'm just going to pop that in place and move it over that way just a little bit like so. There we go. The front of the dress will still lift, because you're not going to glue that down. So now I'm going to add a few stamens and some flowers. So I've just picked up a few of the gold stamens and I've just given them a little bit of a twist, and again I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue just to place these where my flowers will be. So just be careful you don't burn your fingers. So I'm going to pop one of the big cream flowers there, again using some hot glue, but you can use glue gel if you've got glue gel in your stash. You can use some of that, and I want to use some of the rose buds as well, but I'm just going to trim them down. And then I'm going to pop those in under the dress. So I'll just put a little bit of glue on the end, so that holds in place. I'll do the same with that one. Just slide it in. You don't need a lot of glue on that. And to add a few more stamens. Like so. Just give it a little twist, a little bit of glue. And just pop that underneath there. Like so. And then I've got some of the matte pearls, so I'm going to use some of these as well, just to decorate the card. So I think we'll use the 3 sizes. So put 3 there. I might put some up. I'll put some up here as well. Pop it on the gold layer. And again I'm using the 3 sizes. Like so. There we go. And then I've got a sentiment out of the pockets. So I've just picked one that's the same colour, Princess at Heart, and I'll put some foam pads on the back of that. I'm just going to add a little bit of dimension to that as well. Like so. And I'm just going to pop that there. Princess at Heart. And there you have it. So I hope you like the card, and I hope you try and recreate some sort of dress. Catch you again next month for another tutorial. Thank you.